I know a secret about you, a secret you don't even tell yourself. You feel like you are waiting. You wake up, you go to work, you eat, you sleep. But underneath the routine, you feel like a ghost. You act like a man sitting in a movie theater. The movie is playing, and it is a masterpiece. But you are just sitting in the dark, watching the screen and eating your popcorn. The problem is, the movie is supposed to be your life. You have become a professional spectator. You are addicted to watching other men live. Think about your last 24 hours. You watched a man build a business. You watched a man lift a heavy weight. You watched a man travel to a place you have never been. And what did you do? You sat in a chair. You moved your thumb 2 inches. That's it. Your brain is playing a trick on you. It is a biological glitch. When you watch a winner, your brain releases dopamine. It gives you the reward before you do the work. You feel successful just by watching success. You feel strong just by watching fitness. You say to yourself, "Wow, that's inspiring," or "I'm going to do that someday." But you're lying. You are drugging yourself. You are stealing happiness from your own future. You are eating the fruit, but you never planted the tree. You try to stop. You put the phone down, but 10 seconds later, your hand moves on its own. Why? Because you are an addict. You are not just fighting a habit, you are fighting your own chemistry. Your brain thinks that comfort equals survival. When you try to leave the cave, your brain screams. It sends you anxiety. It sends you boredom. It sends you phantom vibrations in your pocket. It is begging you to come back to the safety of the screen. Most men feel this pain and immediately surrender. They pick up the phone just to make the noise stop. But you are different. You must understand that this pain is not a signal to stop. It is a signal that the addiction is leaving your body. The anxiety means it is working. Imagine yourself 5 years from today. If you change nothing, if you keep scrolling, if you keep watching. He is 5 years older. He is 5 years fatter. He is 5 years sadder. The light in his eyes is gone. He is still sitting in the same chair, watching a different video. Does that scare you? It should. That man is dead while he is still alive. You need to break the glass. You need to disconnect the controller. I am not talking about motivation. Motivation is just another feeling you get from a video. I'm talking about a hard reset. Here is the cure. It's going to hurt. For 10 minutes every day, you do nothing. No phone, no music, no talking, no thinking. You sit in a chair and stare at a blank wall. Let me tell you exactly what will happen in those 10 minutes. Minutes 1 through 3 will be easy. You will feel calm. But at minute 4, the demons will wake up. Your leg will start shaking. You will remember an email you forgot to send. You will feel an itch on your face. Your brain will panic. It will shout at you, "This is useless," and "I need to check something." This is the war. If you stand up at minute 5, you lose. You remain a spectator. But if you sit through the fire, if you endure the itch, something happens at minute 9. The noise stops. The panic vanishes, and you enter the eye of the storm. This is where clarity lives. This is where you remember who you are. Silence demands action. When you sit in silence, you will remember that you are a hunter, not an audience member. The moment you stop watching, you start living. Pain is information. If you are unhappy, use it as fuel. Let the unhappiness burn you until you are forced to move. You were not born to sit in the stands. You were not born to clap for other men. You are the main character. The game is waiting. Disconnect the screen and press start.